Yo. Yo. What up? What up? Happy Sunday. Living the dream live YouTube. Me, you, Z&G Emporium weekly auctions. It's been too long. It's been too long, boys and girls. Welcome back to the Thunderdome. We're watching live as the Steelers are about to penetrate the Green Bay Packers. This is amazing. Uh, Hoping it happens. We'll see. It hasn't happened yet. The Packers are doing well. Lions fan here, so I got to root for them to beat my enemy. You know, kind of is how it goes. Kind of how it goes. How y'all doing, man? Appreciate you coming in, saying hello. Gun sec, got to move this around just a wee little bit. Man, it's been I can't remember. I want to say it's been a few weeks since I've been live, and I appreciate you guys coming in, slapping the like button like crazy. 7 viewers, 7 likes. Like that is 100% consistency. So I appreciate you guys. This has been a minute coming. What has happened the last few weeks? Let me look at my calendar. I don't even know. There was a two of the weekends was like Tigers playoffs, Lions game, Sunday night. Last weekend was like I'm good. I was like I forget what was going on, but I was like dead. Last Sunday I was cooked. I was not moving my ass. I think there was a good football game or something. I don't even know. I was like, nope. Ooh, that was almost a really good touchdown. Um, I got it on my phone in front of me, watching this thing pop off. But I appreciate y'all coming in saying hello. We got iFomo in here. Chev collects. What's going on, my dude? Fat Belly was in here rooting for the pack. iFomo, what's going on, iFomo? I miss your guys' podcast. Hope you're doing great, dude. What's going on, Hoarder? Appreciate you coming in, dude. It's been, like I said, it's been too long. I don't foresee. I know there's a Lions Sunday game coming up in like 3 weeks or something, so I probably won't have it then. But pretty much that's like the only thing in between me and doing this right now is like a Lions playoff game, and that's it, or a Lions Sunday night game, and that's it. So there shouldn't be too many of those, but Jesus Christ, they have a lot of primetime games this season for like one of the first times. It's crazy, which is really cool. Um, so, those of you who don't know, if you're first time tuning in, probably not. If you're first time tuning in, let me know, because that would be, I don't think I've ever asked that question. And I feel like that just doesn't happen. I feel like those people just don't come around here. But let me know if that happens down in the comments after this went live, or if you're doing it now live. Let me know. That would be nuts. First time in here, that would be cool. So, I'm excited. Pokemon's been obviously doing Pokemon things. Took a loss recently in Pokemon. Who does that? Who does that in Pokemon in like 2025? Son of a bitch. I do. I do, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. We'll talk about that a little bit. Not my best moment at all. Like not it probably would have been all right if I wasn't a bitch, but I'm a bitch, so I we'll talk about it. Don't worry about it. Important game of the week is tomorrow night. The Knob Gobblers, the Chiefs against who? I don't even know. All I know right now, Travis is probably getting pegged by Taylor. Like he's probably got all fours strapped to the four corner of his bed, and the dude's just getting penetrated by his girl. That's no. I mean, I've read that in Reddit somewhere that's happening. So, but yeah, he's a good guy for sure. Anyways, we're gonna jump into this freaking live, not the live. I mean, we've been in the live stream, but there's been a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh inside of this auction, but I don't know if we'll be seeing any of it because I'm not looking at that super cheap stuff. So, anyways, there's some pretty cool cards. They're still going. How long is this auction still going for? What do we got here? Okay, there's only a couple minutes left in the auction. So I'm just going to show what's going on right now. Let me go back to that. But I was watching some cards, dude. We'll talk. We'll get into it. We'll get into it. Shout out again, Pokey BB, for hooking me up with that pristine 10 Lily card. That was dope. That card, he ripped it on stream, and then I got a pristine 10. Was so dope. Super excited. Do recommend Z&G service. I myself just sent in a Z&G submission. So he's gonna be great or not grading. He's gonna be consigning a 25 cards or so. So that'll be dope. Are we booming or not? We're about to find out, man. It's been 3-4 weeks since I looked at this son of a bitch, and we gonna figure that out tonight. I'd say so. I'd say we're still cooking, even though, like I just said, you might have missed it, but I took a loss in Pokemon in the last couple weeks, and that's like I said, it's probably just me being a bitch, you know. So that's just the way it's going for me right now, dude. We taking losses in Pokemon in 2025. Fan effing tastic. Appreciate you coming in, Mr. Mason. Again, shout out CNA Games on eBay Live. That's where I got my Lily card, dude. Pokey BB, man, hooked it up. Got the pristine 10. Easy $800 plus. Are you kidding? The fuck? Dope. This Zapdos card's over $300. Holy cow. Hidden Fates. Frickin' Zapdos Articuno Moltres promo. The stained glass Birdos. That's sick. Wow, the Unagaba like Vaporeon's over $100 in a 10. I feel like I haven't seen some of these cards in a minute. In a minute. This Rayquaza's sick. Tag 8. Jesus Christ. That's something I haven't been seeing on here much. Like there was a few months in a row, like tag was popping off on some high end stuff, like high end stuff popping off on Z&G's site on eBay, and it fell off a cliff. Like where it at? Like are we just getting 8s there now? Like that's pretty crazy, dude. Pretty crazy. A no number blueback Mewtwo and a 9 is 480. The fuck? Java put out a hate video and crashed the market? What? Java put out a hate video? I don't know what video that is. Holy shit. I've been out of it, man. Oh, on tag. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. Yeah, my videos on tag did not get nearly the views. His impact was much more impactful. Um on the negative side to tag. Mine was not that negative. Because I had a decent, like a normal outcome. Like tag as a company came through and fixed the problem technically. Even though it was a bad look that they gave a card a 10 with a dent. His blew the F up. I was too early to the tag game, man, for sure. He also has much, much better editing on his videos. No contest. I could plead no contest. This is one of the cooler Flygon cards. Holy snaps. Dude, man, bro, how the heck are you doing? I'm doing great. I'm doing pretty good, man. We gotta hook up soon to get the cards you want to get graded, because I just card saver won a bunch of my stuff and I want to get it moving, dude. Want to get it moving. Did you see the card economist last night? eBay sold a PSA 10 card from the vault for $16K. He said, I got one of those, pulled it out, and it was the same card. Same cert, everything. What? eBay sold a PSA 10 card from the vault for a $16K? Dude, that's wild. How does that happen, dude? What happens when you're just playing with 3D scans of all this shit? Bouncing scans between people's vaults, and how does that happen though? I feel like Fanatics, that never happened. What are we doing, dude? What are we doing? That's pretty crazy. God, this Charizard is $86. My lord. That is fantastic. What is this? VMAX Climax Japanese character? Japanese character? What is a Japanese character? Are they calling this guy the Japanese? What is his name? Jesus Christ, I can picture him. I can picture him. Wow. Wow, they just called him a Japanese. He ain't even Japanese, dude. What are we doing? Wow, they didn't even call it a character rare. Japanese character super rare, I guess. Enjoying the videos. Let me know. Have a vacation the week in November. Hell yeah, dude. I'll text you. We'll set something up. Do you smell burnt toast? Burnt toast? What the fuck are we talking about, Mason? No, we don't smell burnt fucking toast. What the fuck are we talking about? I have no clue what you're talking about. It's probably some stupid ass Zoomer thing, dude. Like, what are we doing? Like, are you 45 or are you 20? Or are you like 14? What are we doing, Mason? Burger Pikachu and a BGS 10 still 180, my guys and lady. What's going on, Katie Lowen? What's good? Vintage Pokemon's doing pretty good. Burger Pikachu's. Jesus Christ, that's not the same thing? Burnt toast. I'm not even gonna say that on my stream right now. I'm not. Even, my kids are 7 and 5 years old, and Jesus H Christ Himself would you believe how many times they said that bullshit? It's insane. Oh snap! Damn, dude, they did this Machamp dirty as hell. They didn't even put no rarity in the name. Y'all need to fix that bitch right now. Machamp base set Japanese hollow doesn't even say no rarity. Absolutely cooked. Instead of selling for like 150, that's gonna sell for like 25. 32,000 fourth, third place. Is the third place mine? Nah, dude. When I go into tournaments, I don't fucking lose. So I would, if I had one, it would probably just be first place. So that third place is obviously a loser's trophy, but he can now buy like a brand new like Chevy Cobalt if they still make those. I don't think they do. I know they don't, but I feel like that car was like 30 grand when it was out last. So 30 grand, that bitch sells. 95% payout through Z&G, dudes. 95% payout through Z&G Emporium. Cannot beat it. But he doesn't do sealed products, you know? So if you want to do sealed consignments, hit me up. It's been a fantastic year. We're almost to $200,000 in sales. Maybe after this weekend, actually. Might have hit it, so that's freaking dope. Alright, let's go to sold listings. Fuck all this. My dudes. Alright, y'all. What are we looking at tonight? Damn, that Flygon ended up going for $355. Son of a biscuit. Don't be scared. There was that little, I think it was a Lil Wayne song, 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot. That was a great song. That was a great song. That thing was a bop. They don't make them like they used to, dude. Not at all. I did not say that. That was completely different. What's the typical discount you typically sell sealed booster boxes at when the wrapping has a tear, the corner's bent and dinged up? We just did a Lost Origin booster box. It sold for about $100 under market. It had basically that issue. It was literally that issue. So, um, it could go from market to probably $150 under market. I would guess. But yeah, you like biscuits? Fucking biscuits? What the fucking? Did I say biscuits? Okay. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Ooh, what a pass defense. Damn. This Umbreon V full art is $1,200, my dude. Damn, son. Holy shit. Gold stars are dumb, dude. 1,800 for a PSA 7 Metagross. Who likes Metagross, dude? Who likes Metagross? I think this Umbreon's better than the VMAX, but that's just me. I remember when this thing was like $200 and then it was $300. Holy cow. People were like, they lost it. They lost it on this card. I don't know. It's kind of cute. Was it like Diagon Alley? I remember when the VMAX was like $200 raw when that bitch came out. We were like, that's way too expensive. Way too expensive. Dialga 11th movie. Will not tolerate Metagross hate fam. All right, I apologize. My sorry. $8,300 on a BGS 7 Chari. There was this dumbass at Collecticon trying to sell me a PSA 6 Chari for 11 racks. Dude, where the fuck are we finding these people selling Pokemon cards, dude? Like, what are we finding these people from? People are smoking meth out there. They're probably smoking meth in there under their Collecticon vending tables. Dear Lord. Also, somebody I have never met, but I had seen some clip or something. Pokey Beard Dad, something. I walked by his table at Collecticon in Chicago. Jesus, I thought there was a line next to the freaking, whatever it is, the Aoki, whatever, the stage. There was an Aoki stage right there. His table's like right there. I'm like, all right, that's cool. There's like 300 people in this fucking line to see Steve Aoki. That's cool. Come to find out, there's 300 people in line to see Pokey Dad Beards. I'm like, Jesus Christ, what the? I had to go see what his content was about. I was like, Jesus, that's phenomenal. That was longer than I had ever seen Bulbasaur's, or I've never seen Coop ever. Cooper Collectibles, Coop's cards. Apparently, him and Coop are good buddies, but Jesus Christ, phenomenal, wholesome content. Dude's the GOAT. Go check him out. You turn over a rock, and there's a dude selling PSA 8 slabs. Yup. Anyways, had to shout out Poke. Very cool content. Nice dude. But literally, he has like one table selling only raw cards for 300 people. Wild. Pikachu full art, only 16K. Son of a bitch. We don't see Dragon Ball on this like ever. I forgot it existed, to be honest. This thing's kind of cute. $1,500 though? I don't know about that cute. Not as cute as a Sylveon VMAX and a BGS 10. This ain't $1,000, but that other Umbreon is, dude. Jesus Christ. What are we doing? Just traded my modern slabs for a PSA 8 Shadowless Chari, PSA 8 Shining Mewtwo, and First Ed PSA 8 Fossil Dragonite. Jesus Christ, Mr. Beast. Holy shit. Freaking all PSA 8's kind of dope. I like the consistency there. It would drive me nuts to have like 2 8s and a 7, not even gonna lie. It would piss me off. It would piss me off. Apparently, Green Bay or Pittsburgh ain't getting a touchdown this game. It's just field goals all game. That's crazy. Most expensive Dragon Ball Super card you've ever seen? It's a god rare, and it makes sense. It looks like there's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Slifer the Sky Dragon in the background. That's kind of cute. Think Modern's gonna drop? Yeah, I feel that. If you look at like two of the hottest Modern cards, both Pikachu's, the McDonald's bitch and the what's the other one? The Van Gogh one. Both of those have come down. Last I saw, it had been a week or two. Blaine's Charizard, not $10,000. I swear to God, I just saw this sell for 16 grand somewhere. 9.3 don't feel good after I saw that. I swear it was like last week on like Heritage or I don't know. I don't know. Somebody reported on it. 4.8K for this. Jesus Christ. Suicune EX. Giovanni's Nidoking, first edition. This card was like $350 a year ago. And here it is. Sitting proud at 15 hundo. Man. This is phenomenal. Another one. Lieutenant Surge's Raichu. Also $1,500. Jesus Christ. I filtered for $700. Just everything is double that price. This Snorlax is adorable. $17.50. Giovanni's Nidoking's goated. I like the new one more. Big time. The one in Destined Rivals is fire. I love this Snorlax. Who is the illustrator again? Some child. Kaita Takahashi. Dude's definitely got to go to the hospital. His toes are fucking massive. Like he's got gangrene out his ass on his right foot. Get checked, bud. Not good. Also, all these vending series cards were drawn by kids. Yeah, not all of them, right? I thought there was a couple. Is it all? I thought there was some that weren't all. Because some of them don't look like they were drawn by kids, if I'm just being honest. It was definitely like, I'm going to take my shit home, my mommy or daddy's going to do it, and they cooked. Like the Zapdos one, like all the bird ones. Uyama's Pikachu definitely was done by some dumbass. I think that was an adult, but still. Squirtle first edition. Oh, damn. That's crazy. That's crazy. This McDonald's Squirtle's 3.8K, dude. Damn. Jesus Christ. I remember I went to like the first Collecticon ever, literally. And I traded in a binder of just like dollar V's or something for this card in a PSA 10. It was only worth like $800 at the time, but that was a win. That was a massive win. And now it's $3,000 more 4 years later, 4.5 years later. Wild. Lord have mercy. First edition base cooking, dude. Charmander, like this, what was peak on this? 3 grand? 2,500? This is getting up there. Back to where she was. They got down to like, these were like less than $1,000 recently. That is fantastic. I don't talk about Armored Mewtwo's. I'm not a fan of this card. 4.2 is crazy though. I just remember seeing, like, I think when I was exiting playing Pokemon Go, I think this started coming out in some raid battles. As it's funny, is got raid in his attack, of course. And I just feel like I had no chance. Like, I feel like I was a level 2 Charmander battling a level 40 Miltank, and I was getting absolutely clapped. And then I just uninstalled the game. Not fun. Bad memories with that card. Umbreon VMAX is down apparently $700. I swear I saw Z&G post something about 4 grand last week. that ain't great. So yeah, if anything's gonna tell you, Modern's down a little bit. If that's consistent, it's pretty crazy. PSA 7 Shining Charizard. Hey, that's one of those cards you just got. You must have had some sauce, dude. If the oh no, you didn't. No, you didn't get the Shining Charizard. You had Shining Mewtwo. That card's also probably $1,000 though, at least, in a PSA 8, maybe. Okay, $2,000 difference between this Pikachu and the other one. No big deal. Magic the Gathering. Is that still a card game? Is it? Serialized number 380. That's still expensive as hell. $3,000 for a card numbered to 900. Like when you think sports cards numbered to anything over 100 are dog shit. This is numbered to 900. But because it's Magic the Gathering, probably one of the first serialized cards they did. I don't remember. That's crazy. Like if I was offered a Jared Goff rookie card numbered to 500, I probably, unless it was like $5, I wouldn't even think about it, dude. I'm like, I'm good. I'm all set, dude. Just yeah, you can enjoy that trash for your collection. No big deal. Hey, Diglett EX, $1,000 for the bubble Diglett. CGC 10. Shug Nasty, my dude. Welcome. Been enjoying your podcast, Mr. Shug. Been enjoying it. It's been a fantastic listen. Not sure what happened to the other podcast you're on. Kind of sad. But it's okay. It's okay. It was a good time. It was good waking up on a Sunday to like 3 hours. Yeah, Shugga's spot. I was literally just looking. I'm gonna share the link. I'm gonna find it. Remind me that I definitely subbed, but Jesus Christ, I got so much shit on my sub list. I need to clean this shit so bad. Like I got people streaming Halo 2 on here. The fuck are we doing, kids? I'm scrolling. I feel like did they? Yeah, it's right here. Here it is. Share. Copy. Got it. Go check out Shug Nasty's podcast. Linked in the chat. Go subscribe. Him and Jesus Christ. I forget the other host's name. I'm sorry. Oliver. We'll call him Oliver. The Weekly Weedle. Go check it out. Getting great views for just starting their podcast, dude. Good shit. Halo 3 was the best one. I didn't really play Halo 2, so I agree. Holy Gengar. Jesus Christ. Sabrina's non-hollow Gengar. $2,000, dude? A furk? What are we doing? That's crazy shit there. That's crazy shit. Shug never said a word to you? Crazy? I mean, he ain't trying to boast, man. Just letting it happen naturally. The other podcast died because of the time difference. Yeah, no, that makes complete sense. I don't know how y'all did it. That shit was wild. Wild. Give the podcast 3 months? God damn, dude. Speaking of which, how's that Spicy Boys podcast doing? How's it doing, dude? Zygarde? The fuck? $928? Dude. Who's is a promo card? A $928 promo. Pop 544. It ain't even a low pop. Pop 544. That's crazy. It's like a really good gem rate. Y'all are dusted to the brains. We don't talk about spicy, sore subject. Yeah, it was. I remember when they had a Discord too. That was dope. That was really cool. That was nice. Having a little place to go chill and shit. Call in sometimes, you know. Fantastic. PSA 10's eating good. How about tag slash CDC of WotC first eds? Go look at Rusty's. TCA Gaming's just had a big auction end tonight. Bunch of CDC 10 first edition base cards. Not first ed base. Oh, there was, I think there was one in there, but there was more of just Jim and Rocket and pretty much a lot of WotC shit. But I think it's doing okay. It's up a little bit. Example here, Lugia first edition PSA 10 or PSA 9, $7,000. The CDC 10 gem mint is probably 4,000. This is absurd. That makes no sense whatsoever. Because this guy probably got a 9 because of a print line. But they don't care about print lines a lot on modern cards. Doesn't make sense. But if this has one print line, it'll get a 9. Doesn't make sense. I don't think they know what they're doing. Lugia V over $1,000. I think that's the first time I've seen this over $1,000. Very cool. I think I have one on my desk I need to crack. Dude, I got cooked on like 5 cards. Oh, shit was dark. I got an 8.5 on this. Suck my nuts. There ain't no way this is an 8.5. The dude must have got like wrecked by his uncle the night before or something. Feel bad for him. Man, not good. Not good. Damn, Bubble Mew's down too. Bubble Mew's down. I feel like Lugia is up. 1,500 on the Bubble Mew. Charizard. There is a decent portion of Scarlet and Violet cards over $1,000 now. Victini, ultra modern, 980, dude. Damn. Ditto. Yeah, this is the reverse from EX Delta species. That's sick. That's sick. Zygarde has more bids than the Gold Star above it. Ask was a bunch of fucking broke boys. Low bidding. Dollar. Only 3 more bids though. Was it worth the comment? Three more fucking bids, Mason? Jesus Christ. That's crazy. He was flabbergasted. 3 more fucking bids? Are you serious? That sounded just like him. Pokemon Rayquaza EX, Black Star Hollow, XY73. See, you almost got me. You almost mixed up the numbers on me. Rayquaza EX 860. Damn. Damn, that's something y'all should invest in. The Charizard with the number those 2 numbers that kids are saying nowadays are really excited about. There's probably a Charizard with a set number like that. You should probably go invest now because that thing's about to pop the F off. For sure. Does Tag or CDC treat print lines differently? I have perfectly centered raw alt art Lugia, but it has a big print line. I've seen Tag pristines with multiple print lines on Bubble Mews. If you want to go see that, I made a short on my Instagram. You can go see that real quick. But I feel like Tag's probably the most generous. CDC is probably the second most generous. I don't know. They're both pretty generous on print lines. CDC cares more about whitening. This Snorlax is thick, dude. Fukuda. That is a fucking monster. Like, that's Snorlax that ate a Snorlax. He's got like McDonald's stank on him. I never noticed that. What is going on? Oh, it's like his grass aura around him. I never noticed he had like a grass aura. It makes sense because he's grass type. Bedhead. Oh, shit. Dude's getting some bedhead? Damn. Okay, Snorlax. I see you, bro. God damn. Shit, man. I said that 7 minutes ago. I know, but you still said it. That's the problem. CDC 10, Lugia has been selling for 10K lately. All right, John. All right, dude. Fucking calling me out. All right, hold my beer. I might have been out. I might be out of touch. That sounds absurd, though. I'd almost bet on it, but you seem confident as hell. But people are dumb. People are dumb. I'd be kind of sad. Best now offer accepted. God knows what that is. Best offer accepted. I got a 130 point this apparently because those don't count. 11 racks. August 7th. The fuck? All right. All right. Apparently I shouldn't have sold mine. God damn it, Jim. Here we go. That's wild shit. Guess I gotta go on 130 point. Dude, I saw that. I don't know who it was. Some video of some vendor that doesn't know what 130 point was. Jesus Christ. He's like, nah, dude, it says that this was sold for $20,000. He's like, yeah, if you check 130 point, the motherfucker sold for like $7,000. He's like, well, that's not a real sale. This is eBay, sir. Dude, shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ. Alright, one sec. Hold my beer. I'm searching real quick. Best offer accepted. Oh, I gotta type in CDC. Son of a bitch. CDC 10. Take me to the promised land. 11 racks. 10 racks. John. Good shit, dude. You're on it. You're on it. Flawless Mason impression. Thanks. That's why I'll definitely check that short. McDonald's stank. Any news on SGC? Yeah, they're down like 50% on number of cards graded year over year. It's almost like I said when PSA bought them that it's going to be absorbed and they're going to use them for their own graders, which they are doing now. They are doing that because PSA is grading cards now out of Florida. In case you didn't know, that's happening. Yeah, pretty crazy, man. They, I would be shocked to say they'll be gone because that seems crazy. Because I want to say still the highest ever sold card was a SGC slab, like a 9.5 Honus, or I think it was a Honus, or was it a Mickey Mantle? I think it was probably Mickey Mantle. Um, 12 million Mickey Mantle card is an SGC slab sale. So I don't know, man. It just seems really weird for a company like that to go under. So they'll probably always be there. They just might drop to like almost zero cards being graded with them. I can't see them deleting it, but PSA also wants to delete competition. More PSA graded items. Less SKUs, less plastic ordered of different kinds. Crazy. It's crazy in 2025 we still use 130 point. There is a way I think to see it in eBay when you go look at something, but I feel like that's way too many clicks. There's too many clicks. It's too many. This Espeon from Delta Species is $2,000. Jesus Christ. See, Erica's Venusaur is only $900. That's cheap. First edition from Gym Challenge, dude. Brad G, what's good? You go to Houston, right? Houston CollectCon just ended today, I believe. Dark Chari First Edition Team Rocket CDC 10 2.5K. Damn. This is almost a $10,000 Charizard. Platinum Arceus. Cracked Ice Hollow. What is the pop? What is the pop? Hit the subscribe button. Get this man 2K. Man, Mason told me 3 years ago that I need to celebrate when I get to 2K. We might be doing that in a couple of years. That'll be pretty lit, dude. Pop 26 on the Platinum Cracked Ice Chari. Damn, son. Damn. That ain't cheap. Not at all. Give me this, though. Like, Dark Charizard Gem Mint 10 first edition from Team Rocket for a quarter of the effing price? No contest. Zero whatsoever. This card came out in 08. This one came out in what, 2000 or 99? Probably 2000. 2000. Call it that. It's a freaking millennial card, dude. A millennial. Ya Mega? Terrible Todd, what happened? What happened, Merc? Did I miss something? I thought, oh no, that's right, that's right. Terrible Towels Steelers. I remember. I remember. Yeah, go Steelers. F the Packers. Little fudge Packer boys. Okay. Latios still isn't 10 grand somehow. That's a miracle. 7.9. Apparently tonight was Metagross night because that's $2,000 Metagross there. We saw another one earlier, PSA 5, and I think another PSA 7. Somebody's just dumping those. A pristine 10 felt hat Pikachu is $1,900. I feel like I sold it at a good time. I sold all the way between like $1,500 to $2,000 of my PSA 10s. It was good timing. Dude, Aquapolis Reverse Espeon 3.6K. Is this the start of the boom? Is it over? Where are we at? Where are we at on this? Are we gonna keep cooking for like the rest of our lives here, or what? Black Label Garchomp, Cynthia's Garchomp, 2.3K. Japanese, nobody cares. PSA 5, double hollow error. Like, somebody's got to know. Like, the double hollow error cannot be the more rare one. It's got to be the more common one. And it's crazy the premiums it gets. It makes no sense. No sense. Oh, let's go, Pitt. Yeah, Green Bay is playing their first ever opponent besides the week 1 Lions, who didn't know who the hell their own name was at that point. Yeah, they're getting effing clapped. This is phenomenal. Please don't lose. Mr. Mime tag 10. There we go. 760. That's solid, dude. Like, tag still putting up decent. I gotta look at this. Noob question, but what is a double hollow error? Just like a noticeable heavy hollow on a WotC card? I show you. 950. So if this was only just 1 point out of 1,000 less, which means 0.01% worse condition, it would have been a 9.5, dudes and girl. It would have been. It's pretty clean, though. I mean, it looks better than most PSA 10s of this card that I've seen. And I feel like Tag cares about silvering on the sides, where PSA didn't give a fuck, you know? So that's not a bad card. 760 is kind of nice. Double hollow. It literally just means there's twice as many orbs on the card. So there's like overlapping orbs. They're like, generally if it's stamped once, you won't have these orbs like overlapping like this. So they're just kind of, there's a lot of bubbles. That's about it. More bubbles than not more bubbles. And Neo has very common error inside of it. I think the Pokemon itself has hollow on it, Katie. The fuck? I ain't never seen that or heard that in my life. I don't think so, though. I don't think so. I'm gonna look now. I didn't think that was a problem. I can't tell. I can't tell if this says hollow. Like, it's one of those, like, I don't think it does. But I think it's literally just like the hollow background stamped twice. I'm 90% sure. That would be like a foil shift. Junior, what's going on, dude? Aaron Rodgers, old as F. FOMO. I love that he's clapping his old team. He will be, what, the second quarterback to ever have beaten every team in the NFL? If he does this tonight, that's pretty huge, dude. They got TJ Watt, too. He's healthy. That's dope. Shout out to Scattaboo, dude. Dude wrecked his ankle. That shit was looking the other direction when he was done with it. That was wild. Team Rockets Mewtwo. 1450 for this bitch? Who the... Really? And Giovanni's Nidoking is not doing, or whatever it is, Rockets Nidoking? That's wild, dude. His card, if this is putting up 1450, like, that Charizard coming out of that new set, dude, it's going to be pushing the same price as the Sumbreon, which is like almost 4 grand, 4 grand. I could see it happening. Even though that one's really tough to pull, I feel like this Charizard's going to be a lot easier to pull. It being much easier to pull, it don't matter. The pop, dude. That card is going to be like nuts if this is 1450. Crazy. Green Bay field goal. Please miss this bitch. What are we kicking from? Oh Jesus. Chip shot. One time for the boys. He already missed one. He's in his head. Shanked it, you pussy. Wow, they suck. He's fired. You're done. This is amazing. I love it when kickers suck. They get fired so quick. It's so good. That is phenomenal, dude. Let's go, Steelers. Your stupid ass name of your stadium used to be Heinz Field, and now it's some stupid ass Acusure shit. Gold Star Registeel. $760 for a 4. Damn, Celebi, 8 racks for a 10. Crystal Celebi, $8,000, dude. Know what's crazy? Hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. That would be fantastic. We had 7 likes, 7 people. And now we got 11 likes, 22 people. That's fucked up. It's fucked up. Damn, Houndoom, first edition, $3,200. God, dude. This is just, I love it. This is crazy. Kyogre, only a PSA 8's 2.5K. Obviously superior to that is the whatever the other card is. Ooh, now what? That's what I'm gonna do. I made up my mind. I'm gonna tell you in a second. Superior to Metagross, I was gonna say. Sorry. These cards that got slapped back to me, they were CGC 9.5, 8.5, 9. It's literally the Chonky Pikachu from Vivid Voltage, Team Rocket's Nidoking from Destined Rivals, Lugia V, and the Team Rocket's Moltres. I think I'm going to send him to Tag again, dude. I think I got to give him a shot. You know? Let's put Tag back on the fucking map, dude. Because seeing this card right here, this Lugia V, this outsold the PSA 10. $1,200. What are we doing? Kyogre is superior. Alright, at least you know. At least you know. I respect it. Game appreciates game. PSA 1 Gold Star Ray Ray, 5.5K. Is basically the same price as first ed base chart, isn't it? Is basically they're touching tips. Is it more expensive at that grade? I feel like that's more expensive than the Chari at that grade. Because I just saw a BGS 7 sell for $8,000. A PSA 1's really 5 something? What was that, 5.5? Jesus Christ. Wow. Southern Islands Mew at 9 is 1.8? That's some shit right there. Wow. What is the pop on the 9s on these? 467? New species Pokemon. I don't think I ever read that. Does that say that on all Mew cards? New species Pokemon? I feel like it doesn't. Oh, we gotta look at an older set. Man, how many Mew cards exist? I don't even know. Where do I look for that? ECG player. Mew. Gotta have like a flavor text. I feel like they got rid of flavor text on a lot of shit. Oh wow, they do. You really call it new species Pokemon for like 30 years? The fuck? They did. Wow. Where have I been? That's really strange. Never noticed the Chari? Come on. Come on. It's wild we didn't get a Chari in that set, right? Am I right? We got the freaking bird. They didn't give us the Chari? Wow. Whoever's idea that was, dumbass. They probably got fired. Wow, dumbass. God, what show was that from? Oh my god. Oi. $1,500 for Gold Star Suicune. $1,500. PSA 9. Goated. I need to watch an old stream of mine. I genuinely need to go back like 3 years and see some of these prices. I'm about to. Towards the end of this, I'm probably going to pull it up. I probably won't play the video, but I'll show like snippets just to see what some of these prices were. Like, we got PWCC live streams from back when they were on eBay, dude. Like, pre-Fanatics, pre-PWCC's own website. We got some data. PSA 9 auto buy a readers. What did he auto with? Invisible ink? Where the fuck is it? What a terrible idea. Who is this? Colleen? Collecticon. No. To collect. Collection? Collecton? It's not Colleen. That's stupid. That person's dumb. That's a 9 too, dude. That's nice. That's crazy. BGS 9.5. Who's buying BGS slabs, dude? I feel like SGC's got a better chance of them guys surviving. Jesus. There it is. PSA 10. Dark Charizard. $14.59. I just sent Z and G a CGC 10 of this, so we'll see how that does. Lily Dreams Come True. Chinese Full Art Pristine 10. $1,800. Holy. Gold Star Chari, $1,800. There is Yu-Gi-Oh! The fuck? Dragon Duel Disc Yusei version, $1,750 for a 9 for the Vice Dragon. Wow, PSA 1 Gold Star Ombre. Jesus Christ, people. 4.5K. Blizzard Dragon Card Almanac promo in an 8 for $9.20. If I would have saw that in a binder, I would have flipped past it and thought it was a $4 card. Not even dollar card. Didn't know that he had it in him. Now I know the benefit of doing these. First Ed base Alakazam and a BGS 9's 2.3K. Exceptional. October 26th. Dude's still racking off. Shout out to Probstein for not existing on eBay anymore. I'm hoping my guy Z&G sees a little bit of a bump from that. That'll be great. Shout out to them also for not having their website live yet. They don't have it. So this is amazing. I'm super excited that they do not have their website live, I don't think. Yeah, site can't be loaded. So fantastic. Like whoever did that is a dumbass. Like you ended eBay, didn't have your new site live yet to receive. Wild, dude. Like the marketing, like what are we doing? I am mad at you though. You're my number one competitor for sealed consignments, and you're gone. This is amazing. So, let me know. Let me know if you need to consign it. We might be able to read this one better. It looks like it's to the same person. To collector. What a pussy. Mouse Pokemon. Stores up electricity in its body and then suddenly released it to surprise and shock everyone. Interesting. Interesting flavor text on that Raichu. Leave it at that. PSA 10 Gold Star Kyogre, $6,000. That's for the first edition one, not the unlimited. A legendary treasures Charizard is $1,700. All right, dude. All right, dude. What are we doing? Why? Why? I'm gonna go real quick. I need to go look at. I'm gonna go to my channel. I'm gonna go to my lives. I'm gonna go look at a couple snip. We need to see what's the one of the oldest ones I did. Dude, the thumbnail was goated. So PWCC Weekly, PWCC. Oh no, so it doesn't look like. So I remember now. I started doing them right when they went to their own website, the PWCC stuff. It was not on eBay. Look at this, dude. Look at this. This is fantastic. Please tell me. Yeah. This is the page I had to load up. My stream was starting soon. There it is. I had a Word document. Gotta start somewhere, you know? Did I see the seller fees on Snipe are 3 to 5%? You know? It makes sense because you're gonna be getting fisted because you're gonna be selling to like 1,000 buyers instead of like. No. Yeah, I saw they. I think it's introductory rates for the first month or so, and then I think it looked like they were going to their eBay rates essentially. Oh, look at that pause shot. Oh, dude, let me get that in the screen for you. You guys need to see that. That dude's having a good time. That dude's having a good time. Look at him. These are booster boxes. $20,000. Buy it now. First edition Neo Gen. What is this site? Is Heritage? Damn, that's a lot of boxes. We don't be seeing. Oh, they don't do sealed anymore. That's right. This is why another reason to come to me. All right. Blue labels. Blue labels. Old blue label CDC. This is dope. Bring back the Word doc, but go everything Comic Sans. That'll do it for you, huh? All right, all right. I don't want my stream to crash. All right, let me do this so you can hear my old. I want to hear what I sounded like. Line. It's on the case, or it's in a
Yeah, it's on the case. That's nice. Yeah. See, this is a great chance of being a rattler. You know what that means? When you shake the case, that thing just shakes around. So there's both of these Zards are PSA 9s.
You heard it here first, folks. This motherfucker knew what he was talking about from the beginning. Like, dude's in the thick of it. All right, let's look at some of the prices.
See? Wonder if there's another Torchic in here. Zapdos, brother. I'm a huge Zap. For those of you who don't know, I'm a huge Zap.
Just realizing, this was streamed November of 21. I guess we were coming out of the boom then, eh? Roughly, eh? It's somewhere around there, I'd say. $6,500 for the gym challenge booster box. Still going. Let's go to the end where the actual sold items are. Oh man, those are 10s. These are 10s. $825. No shot that would sell for that cheap. Yu-Gi-Oh! Nobody cares. Here we go. Here we go. First edition base, PSA 10, Zapdos 6.5K, Alakazam Shadowless, PSA 10. That was still high. That was still pretty high. Umbreon Skyridge, 3.9, Tyranitar, Unseen Forces. Those aren't too bad. Ancient Mew, yeah. Or not Ancient Mew. The Shining Mew, Cora, 2.8K. 2.8K. The 9's like $2,000. That one's way up. Gold Star, what was that? Gold Star PSA 10, Alakazam 2.7. Good luck finding that. Holy. Wow. There's the Luigi. 1.7K 3 years ago. 1.7K 3 years ago. Shining Steelix in a 10 first edition. 1.5. Why wasn't I just buying here? I mean, I was buying. I sold one of these for that price. $1,500 for the Feraligatr. Damn, dude. Take me home to the place. Not much modern though, right? Am I right, dude? Like, where's the fucking modern at, boys? It's all vintage. That's all we had back then. It's literally all we had. There was no modern besides like Chonky Chew. There you go. $450 on the Chonky Chew. There was not nearly the modern like we have now cooking. What a good time. $400. Oh, Trainer Deck B. That's dope. PSA 10 Trainer Deck B Squirtle. $400. What a time capsule we have here. Doesn't go that deep, unfortunately, but it's still pretty cool. Anyways, on to the next one. Not that. What's going on, Pole Father? Hope you're doing fantastic, dude. Happy Sunday to you and the family. Hope it's been a fantastic year. Pikachu, $1,200. Jesus Christ. Like multiple cards in each set coming out. Like hundreds of dollars. Hundreds of dollars, y'all. Wild. Bask in the glory. Now, how did I lose money? Let's talk about it. I bought McDonald's Pikachu promo cards when I probably shouldn't have. I bought them. I paid 55. Let me do some maths. That's not what I wanted at all. $55, I think. Let me do. What was it like? 4,400 divided by 80? Yeah, $55 a pop. Just sold them all, unloaded them, got out of it. It took a month and a half to get to my house. When I bought them, that sucked ass, dude. First time I had bought something that drop shipped to my house from Japan, hung up by FedEx. Like, they hung it up in their nuts, dude. Like, it was dark. Hung that shit up for days, a month plus. And of course, I'm just waiting on my shipment, filled out the paperwork. What are you doing? Price is just tanking. If I would have got them boys, sheesh, within like the 2 days I was planning, I would have liquidated them in Chicago like I wanted to. I would have done really good. But instead, I got fisted by FedEx. Speaking of getting fisted by FedEx, they lost a $3,000 package of mine, them sons of bitches. So I've been having a bad week with FedEx, dude. They suck ass. Don't ever ship with them. To be honest, don't. Save yourself the time. You're better off just sending an Uber with the package inside of it and praying to God. Because Jesus Christ, they suck ass. BGS 10 base unlimited Charmander for $800. Here we go. Here we go. Alright. First edition Shining Chari PSA 9 for 7 racks, dude. 301006. It's weird seeing an EX breakthrough card with this old of a label. That's pretty cool. $976, y'all. Hey, yo, Dragon Ball Super. Is this the most expensive one now, Mason? 5.3? Dragon Ball Super Son of Goku. That is sick. Damn, y'all. Evital. Or no, Jesus, I call it Evital. Darkrai. Mythical. 2.4K. That's pretty sick. Tag 10 Espeon. Let's go. What else we got? Anything cute? Another Mew EX. BGS 10 Chari. Reverse Hollow. Another Darkrai. You don't see Darkrai's in Arceus. That's a cool freaking Arceus. Charmander's the Glory Child. That's a dope art. Is this the best Arceus card we've ever had? Gotta be. Like, we got some nice half art ones, but I don't think this is touched. So, of course it's Saito. Dude's a demon. Look at this. Choose a type until the end of your turn. This I love this card. I played this game that he came in, and dude just absolutely clapped anything he touched. Like a foo-foo dog, dude. Keldeo, $2,000. All right, what are we doing? Why have I not seen these before? Pop 13 makes sense. What was the pop on this? 18. That's cool. Those are dope ass looking cards, dude. Even that Darkrai was sick. Pretty dope. Okay. What else? What do we got? Damn. Rockets Mewtwo. The real OG PSA 10 with the 1/3 art. 3.5K. Let's go. Dang. This must be a pretty rare set. 1.2K on this Mialetta. No, tackle him. Do not let that fat bitch run down that field. Holy shit. Giratina V. 2.3K. You son of a bitch. That is fabulous. PSA 9 first edition base is Zapdos 1.6. Super dope. Gengar EX with the Christmas lights 2.6. All right. What else? Hey, Charizard GX Hidden Fates. I just graded one of these in a pristine 10 from CGC, in case you didn't see that video. That was fantastic. That's like probably almost a $2,000 card, boys and girls. Holy shit. Dark Gengar Neo Destiny in a 9 for 1800. I should do this as a pumpkin. It looks so easy. I'm carving my pumpkins tomorrow, and I feel like I could do this. How do you do that, though? The eyes would be tough. I guess you just carve out the mouth and the nose and the eyes. There is no nose, dumbass. How else do you do it? Carve out those. And probably, yeah, I could do that. That'd be pretty easy. I feel like I could fuck with that. Probably take me about 7 minutes. PSA 9 First Ed Base Ninetales, 1.9K. I wonder what that set costs about now. All those nines. Don't want to know. Don't want to know. Never look back. Never look back. PSA 7 Blastoise, $3,000. Jesus Christ, people. Ledion. He's Ledion, $800 now. There's a Scream Munch promo, 2.8. Damn, dude. CD promo Blastoise is almost $1,000 himself. Son of a bitch. Zapdos EX is 2.8K. Dude. That was a kick in the dick. That is expensive. I digress. Black Label Japanese Umbreon, $4,000. Cheap. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Damn. Arita signed. Reverse Legendary Collection Chari, $1,200. Burning Shadows Charizard in a 10 for 4,000. Were any of these actually 10s, dude, or what are we talking about here? Were any of these really 10s? I thought the quality of these is absolute buns, dude. How do you give one of these a 10? Holy shit. Gold Star Vaporeon for 14K. And apparently that is where the auction turns over to last week. Damn, dude. That's crazy. 14K for that. Brilliant Stars Trainer Gallery sold last week. Umbreon VMAX Black Label for 3.7. Somebody got fisted hard, dude. That's wild. Alright, I'm going to go over check out Fanatic Select again. If you want some of the best rates with your graded cards on eBay, go check out Z&G Emporium. Not sponsored. But also, if you want the best rates on Fanatics, go through Dan Catches Them All Collectibles on Instagram. He has better rates than what you get just selling yourself on Fanatics. So just go through a dealer like him. But if you want to consign your sealed products, I'm the guy. Hit me up. Link down below in the description. What is this? Ooh, they got new eye appeal buttons on here. Oh, shit. I was wondering when I see... Loading? Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah, I gotta change this over now. Appreciate y'all sticking with me. It's been a fantastic time. Not a pristine, a PR1. Pour 1. No rarity, Chari. Let me take a look at this bad boy. Is this worth buying? I have a PSA 1, and I'm curious what this ends at. This looks better condition almost than my PSA 1. My PSA 1 is trashed. Sparkle Dragonite. Pop 1 of 5. That's adorable. Alright, let's do Yu-Gi-Oh! Not Yu-Gi-Oh! What am I kidding? Pokemon is what I meant to say, of course. Why would I ever look at Yu-Gi-Oh? Dude, Topps Sparkle cards are my favorite Topps cards. Even though the Technos are worth more and harder to pull. I think the Sparkle ones are where it's at. The Sparkle Zapdos 10 is one of the only ones I never owned. Is literally that. Besides that one, I was only missing like the prize cards. So that was always like, I think the Sparkle and the Techno Zapdos like literally never came up for sale. There was a person I knew that had one and he wanted like 10K at the time. I'm like, I'm good, dude. I'm good. So, damn, Sparkled Articuno too here. I got to do my diligence, some do real quick, and look up, make sure I'm not missing out on some sexy Diglets. Hold up. Don't mind this interruption. Pristine 10 Expedition Glizzy. I feel like this is cheap. First edition base PSA 10 Glizzards, or first edition, like just first ed base PSA 10 has been selling pretty good. Damn, dude. Platinum, the Rumble Diglett, $58 and an 8. That's a pretty decent price. Not too shabby. Damn, Green Bay is about to come back, dude. They just got a tutty. Son of a bitch, gonna be close. It's gonna be a good game though, eh? Not great. Not great. I was hoping the Steel Boys would be running with it, but here we are. Letting those pussies hang around. CGC 10 Shadowless. You see, this card has not changed, like, at all. This card has been about a $10,000 card for a minute. It's really strange, actually. I don't get it. With the Lugia being 10 grand now, this being the same price is really, really strange. Zero elevation from the boom. We'll see where it ends. Maybe. We'll see if I'm here that long. You know what I mean? We'll see how we're doing. There are some sexy Sparkle cards. Sparkle, like if I was a Venusaur fan, $1,000 Sparkle Venusaur seems freaking dope. That is a dope ass card, dude. Magikarp first ed base, $1,500, and the freaking Diglett is like $250. I'm about to buy that bitch, even though I got one. I'm about to buy another one if it's that cheap. Ninetales PSA 8, $600. Damn, sun bleached Raichu, $1,725. I would not be buying that PSA 9. It's definitely either sun faded or it's got an ink error because it is the same color as the border. It should be this color. It should, and it ain't. Damn, CDC 10 Gengar from Legend Maker. That's sick. $500. Oh, I'm not sorted high to low, dude. What the? Like, how does this even load up without being high to low? I'm like, what are we doing? Bouncing all around and shit. Is that Raichu I just looked at? 20 racks? Holy shit. Didn't even notice. 60? That's a new record if that gets paid for. I want to say there was a Mewtwo that sold for like 45 grand a few weeks ago. 60,000 before the buyer premium is absurd. These people 15,000 on the Zapdos. I'm gonna go puke inside of the toilet after the stream. Sabrina's Gengar, $8,000. Pretty cool. Jolteon, first edition PSA 10, $6,700. Fork me. Damn, BGS 10 Felt Hat Pika's 5.5K. That seems absurd. This seems cheap. 4.6K for a Venusaur. I feel like that's the price of the PSA 9, to be honest. Just being honest. Sorry. Just being honest. Yellow Cheeks Pikachu's 3.6K in a PSA 10 right now? You lost me. You lost me. Damn, dude. Armored Mewtwo, same price as the one that sold on Z&G, basically. Gold Star 9 Kyogre, same price as the 20 years later. They printed a card that's worth the same as the Gold Star Kyogre. Crazy. Somebody is getting cooked. They're buying the base Machamp with the Shadow for $3,100. Whoops. That's not the shadowless one, my guy. Like you're fucked up here. You fucked up big time. That the shadowless one sells for like 4.5, but this card maybe a grand? Like that seems grand seems high. It's like the most produced holo in the set. Unmatched. Crazy. Ninetail Sparkle, get it, dude. Jump on it. For the lows. This is dope. Tyranitar Pristine 10 from Neo Discovery. 3,000. Damn. Blaziken Reverse. That's kind of cute too. Man. There's some nice cards in here. Articuno. See? If a Zapdos ever popped up at this price, I probably would have bought it at this price. I'm glad it didn't now. In hindsight, probably would have broke even with the time I bought and sold. Double Hollow Error. Every freaking Neo Rev card I see. Damn. Crazy price difference, dude. CGC 10, first edition base Raichu, 2.5K. PSA 10, 15K. 15K. 5X. 6X. Wow. The fuck are we doing? That makes no sense. I know I might need to do a condition check and see which one's better and just make this even more comical. We'll see. I think this is not a newer cert, but let's see. For a $13,000 price difference, I hope that other one is fucking nice, dude. Because this one, it looks pretty good on the front. I gotta say. It's always like impossible to see. The bottom, like give me that. The bottom corners on this, like for a 1999 first ed base, you might have a little bit of, I don't even know. If that's whitening, that ain't like that's PSA 10 worthy in my eyes. This one, if it's on both corners, today you're not getting a PSA 10. But let's take a look because I want to say it was an old cert. That wasn't bad. It's a 2 cert. What do we consider old certs? I don't even know. 7 certs? They're all old labels too. Look at them. 60K for that freaking Mewtwo, dude. Uh-oh. Green Bay's got the ball again. Not good. All right, let's take a look at the front. Start with the front. That sneeze. Not good. Okay. Looks flawless. No concerns. Tough to see any issues on the front again. Excuse me? The bottom of this card is much worse than the bottom of the other card, but wait, let's see how the top is. The bottom of the other one was flawless. This one has issues. Stay tuned. Here we go. Let's see. But Jesus, this thing's fucking busted. It's got damage on the edge. And this card is $13,000 more. The corners here's fucking cocked. Like, this one's got the same whitening as the other one, the CDC 10. Give me the CDC 10 all effing day. It's up to 20 grand now. It was 20 grand. I lied. I forgot. It wasn't 15. This is 20 grand. The other one's 2 something. I'm about to go buy that bitch. That's crazy. That is crazy. Busted at 2.5 versus 20. 10x? 10x these nuts. Man. Nan P, how you doing, my dude? Good enough for government work? Man. Dark. I don't get it, people. What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't get it. This make it make sense. That is insane, dude. Insane. Mr. Mime, Techno. Damn. 1800 pop. 1 of 3. That's dope. I want to see how many more Techno cards are in here. Hold up. So niche. Techno. But I feel like if Pokemon and Topps ever made love again, and if they made another Pokemon top set, good night, sir. These would probably be insane. God knows Topps would numberize things. Damn, there is some sauce in the Topps era right now in here. But notice, no fucking Diglets. You bastard. Damn, dude. PSA, like, where's Earn Collects at, dude? There's the Grails right there. The Grails. Sparkle Nidoking, Techno Nidoking, both for under $600. Steals. Pop 1 of 14, pop 1 of 9. Come on, Earn. Where you at, dude? Crazy. That Mr. Mime's crazy. $1,800 pop 1 of 3. Wow, are we really kicking another field goal, Pittsburgh? The fuck are we doing? The kicker's gonna break his goddamn leg. He's kicked the ball so hard. Man, dude don't miss though. Blessed. Crazy, dude. Kicks so many goddamn field goals. Holy shit. Like this car, like, God. I just gotta. It's crazy, dude. The price of these cards. Like that Dragonite's probably 10 grand almost. The way people be spending on PSA slabs right now. I just feel like it'll never flip. Like it'll never catch up. And it's insane to me. Dude, that Dragonite's nice. It doesn't, like, the foil pattern's like missing on this one. It's pretty sick. Fucking Snorlax is $1,600. I ain't even got a shiny on it. It's a non-shiny Snorlax. PSA 9 Crystal Nidoking. Same price as the freaking Gengars, bruh. Damn, Gengar's getting cooked by freaking that Giratina now? Damn. Okay. I'm thinking I need to start arbitraging some of this shit again, because dang, there's some fucked up people out here right now. There's some fucked up people out here. I think I need to go bid out my Glizzard. I'm gonna go look real quick. Shit's lagging ass, like hard. Here we go. Come on, bud. Come on, bud. Here we go. 270. Shit. Bid. Next. Outbid. Fuck. Fuck. Damn. PSA 9 Shadowless. I should buy it. God, quit being a bitch. Probably won't, though. Probably won't. Okay. That was fun. I want to check out some no rarity cards real quick. There's nothing. Not a single no rarity card? Really? Okay. First edition base. Loading. Cousin the other day told you he started collecting again. Pokemon's definitely booming. People are fucked up, dude. People are fucked up. Cannot believe this shit that we see on a day-to-day basis. I just can't. This is really fun, though. This will be a really cool timeline to look back on in my life. It'll be really sad to look back on in my life if this is the beginning. I guess it won't be because at least I bet I have been here for the last 5 years. But yeah, it'll be interesting. This Venusaur seems cheap as fuck. I feel like the PSA 9 is this price, dude. Like, what are we doing? My God. I don't see whitening on this bitch. If PSA wasn't, I swear to God, pop controlling, they should just be comparing like this card to all their other ones. So this would be probably a PSA 10 slam dunk. Holy shit, that card was clean. Dude. Very cool. Sexy ass cards. Alright, y'all. I think I'm going to wrap it up there. This has been a fantastic eye opener getting back into this. We should be back. We will be back next Sunday. The Lions got an early game, 1 p.m. So that'll be good. I'm going to go watch the rest of this football game. Hopefully Steelers clap that ass. That'll be good. I'm going to go see how that goes. Appreciate you guys watching the video. Hit the like button on the way out. Look forward to making some content here soon. Y'all have a good one. Peace.